Hey, don't go nowhere, bro, because I wanted to talk to you. I'm going to deal with you in a second.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So one of the curses, God says, your sons and your daughters going to be given unto another people.
Well, I can say, and I can speak for myself, I never had any of my children taken away from me. So
Okay, we talking about the time of slavery.
Oh, yeah.
You still don't have the power.
No, we have to double down on this one. Step up to the camp, I tell you right. Ain't never ran from a challenge, I don't plan on running now. Plan to stand against the prophets, we gon' have to sit them down. Big goofy, he a clown, see right through him. Ultrasound, tried to stop us like a rumor, but the word got around. He don't like.
Moses gave the children of Israel the commandments of God. He said, listen, God said, if you do this, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be chosen people like you're supposed to be. But if you disobey God, there's going to be curses that's going to fall on you for disobedience, right? This is what he told our forefathers. This is what he told our forefathers. Now, curses are not good things, are they? They're bad things, right? But as any, you got kids? Y'all got kids? If your children decide to disobey you, what you gonna do? You gonna reward them? No, you punish them, right? Do you hate them? You don't hate your kids, but what? I got to punish you to show you you can't keep doing that behavior right there. And if I don't punish you, you're gonna keep acting up, and that in turn means I really don't love you. So what makes God any different? God says, listen, I love y'all. Y'all my chosen people, but if y'all disobey me, I'm gonna have to put my foot down. What we about to read is the curses that God said would happen to his children if they disobeyed him. And we're going to see what people this happened to. Read.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So one of the curses, God says, your sons and your daughters going to be given unto another people. When did that happen on the earth? When was one group of people, when were their sons and daughters given to another group of people? Huh? When did that happen? Slavery, y'all.
That's right.
That happened to us. That happened to us. Our sons sold to Master Johnson in Virginia, right? Sold to Master Johnson over here. Nigga sold. That was us on the auction blocks. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
You know what that means? That when they were stripping our sons and daughters away from us, did we have the power to get them back?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
Why not?
No, we didn't. You don't think they tried?
Well, I can say, and I can speak for myself, I never had any of my children taken away from me. So
Okay, we talking about the time of slavery.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what also will happen? I'm gonna speed it up today. There's something called defects, right?
Yes.
Where the government will come and take your kids away from you if they deem it necessary.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So it shows that you still don't have the power. Now you should be taking care of your kids regardless, right?
Right.
But what I'm showing is that ultimately black folks do not hold the power in this land.
Okay.
Right? So even during the time of slavery that happened, when we was being sold to different places. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Hey, don't go nowhere, bro, because I wanted to talk to you. I'm going to deal with you in a second. You say you spiritual. Don't go nowhere. Read that.
The fruit.
Verse 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So God said also what would happen to his children is they would become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword, right? Let's deal with those. A byword is a name that you're given other than your original name. That's why today we label ourselves black, African American, right? Where does the term African American come from? Huh? The white man, Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci, the two Caucasians that conquered these lands and named them after themselves. Now we call ourselves African American, but do you descend from two white men? No, right? When you take on a name, that's what you're saying. You're saying, I descend from this person. I'm son of so-and-so, right? So when we identify as African American, that's not our true identity. We can't say that we black, because where's the land of black? Where's the country of black? Huh? Okay, yes, you on point with that. But what I'm saying is, there's no place called the land of black. So why would we call it? That car is black, right? Black is a color out of a crayon box. That's not our identity. So we have to strike those two things out. The question has to begin to lie in our minds and say, well, damn, if we're not black and we're not African American, who are we? And what's the big secret about who we are? We the children of Israel. That's who we are, y'all. Read.
Verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So I want y'all to pay attention to this part, right? My brother right here, what's your name? John. John, I want you to pay attention to this, right? God says, therefore, because we was disobedient to him, he said we're going to serve our enemies. It didn't say friends. He said we're going to serve our enemies. I'm going to read it again. Read. This is the Holy Bible, y'all. I want y'all to understand that, all right? Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
God says he was going to send our enemies against us, and we was going to have to serve them. How was we going to have to serve them? Read.
In hunger.
In hunger. When you hungry, John, where you go? Name some of your favorite stores, restaurants, whatever. Walmart. Who owned it? Sam Walmart. Sam Walmart was what? A Caucasian man, wasn't he? Yeah. What's another place? Kroger, Winn-Dixie, Publix, Target, Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, McDonald's. All these places where we consume our food resources, who owns it? The white man. So we serve them in food, even on the plantation, y'all. When we was picking cotton, right? Could we say, hey, master, real quick, I'm going to go take a little lunch break? Could we do that? Hell no, you couldn't do that. That's right. You could not do that. You had to wait for master to say, go ahead and fix them some supper now. Right? You had to wait. We served them for our food. Read.
And in thirst.
Thirst, the water that falls from the sky. You can't collect that water and just say, you know what, I'm going to, repurpose this water and make it into drinking water, whatever the case may be. The government going to find out, and know what they're going to do? They're going to tax your black ass. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't walk in this food mart right here and say, hey, Abid, hey, I'm taking this little Dasani right here, all right? What? When you walk out that door, it's going to be 2 police officers ready to put your black ass on the floor. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? The water, the food, the nutrients from this earth was all created for you. It's yours. It's supposed to be yours, but now you obligated to serve these people for everything that you consume. Read.
And in nakedness, and in want of all things.
He said in nakedness and in want of all things. So guess what? That Georgia hat you got on, that Nike sweater he got on, all the clothes that we consume, who makes them? Do we make them? Can I go to Tyrone and say, hey, Tyrone, I need 1,000 sweatsuits, man? No, why? Because we don't own the raw textiles. We gotta get material. I guarantee you, if I that jacket you got on, I guarantee you, if we look at the tag, it's gonna say made in Japan, made in Taiwan, made somewhere else, right? Because we don't get the raw materials over here. Read. And it said, and a want of all things. If you want a house, if you want a car, if you want a job, if you want anything, guess what? You got to serve the white man for it. So now, my brother right here, what was your name? Tory. You say you spiritual. What makes a man spiritual?
Oh, yeah. Just following what you believe in.
Huh?
Following what you believe in is right.
So if I believe in, having 10 women, like Nick Cannon, right? You know Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon spiritual? We follow what he believe in. Huh?
That ain't being spiritual.
You just told me that.
It's when you feel what other people feel. Like I think you right now, we connected, right?
Right.
We came from one place, right?
Okay.
All these other like countries that have different types of gods, it's just one God. It just makes them comfortable to believe in Him.
Okay. I'm trying to follow what you're saying. Okay, so let me ask again. What makes a man spiritual? How do I know you spiritual? And like, let's say y'all standing next to each other. How do I know you spiritual and he not spiritual?
The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you interact with people, the way you give before receiving.
Where did that moral code come from?
What I believe and what I feel.
But that's what I'm saying. So your theory is based off of emotion, right? Because you're saying it's based off of what you feel. There's people who feel like, damn, I love killing, right? I love killing people. I just want to go shoot up a bunch of niggas for no reason. Because you got on blue, I want to kill you. That's how I feel. You kill my cousin. I want to kill you. That's how I feel. That's spiritual right there. Is that spiritual? Why not? It's how I feel.
It's not you committing evil. It's a part.
Why is it evil? What says that's evil?
Thou shalt not kill.
Okay, so you're quoting something from the Bible. So are you saying you're spiritual because you believe in the Bible?
I don't believe in the Bible 100%. White man made the Bible.
What proof you got about the white man made the Bible?
It's been altered so many times. We have too many revelations and like too many words being altered. And
like what? Give me some.
I can't quote one word.
You can't quote one? You said there's so many.
Yeah, it is, but it's just something you would have to like. I have to have an actual like Baptist Bible, Christian Bible in front of me, not just pointing out.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this, right? Many of our people believe that the Bible is the white man's book, right? I'm gonna prove to you that it's not, because I used to think that the Bible is the most pro-black book on the earth.
That's right.
There's no pro-black book other than this book. This Bible prophesies that black people are going to be in rulership when Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, comes back. The Bible describes Jesus as black, right? But okay, so how does that make sense if white people wrote the Bible? Why would they make movies of him being a white man? When you Google Jesus, you're gonna find a white man, right? Why would they create a Bible, right, and put Jesus as a black man, but tell us that he's white? It doesn't make sense.
Erase our mindset and erase our history, true history.
But they created it. Why would they have to try to erase anything? If you're saying they created Jesus, why would they put in the Bible that Jesus is a black man?
Because they want us to forget what we actually learned, what we actually supposed to follow, and have to learn and follow.
But they created it. You said they created it.
Yeah. They didn't create the Bible.
Okay. First, give me Jeremiah 14. So, the Bible was not created by white men. What you have is, during slavery, we were retaught the Bible. We were reintroduced to the Bible. Because remember, during slavery, we could not read or write. We could not read or write. So you know what slave master would do? If you ever look it up, it's something called a slave Bible that has scriptures pulled out, right? And we would be given those scriptures out of context, right? Like slave obey your master, when that has nothing to do with getting your ass whipped, right? But to us, that's how it was presented to us. You see what I'm saying? But in the Bible, it does not say that, right? It's talking about if I'm a business owner and my brother come work for me, like you, right? You my brother. You down and you need a job. Guess what? Technically, I'm your master. That's the word that's used there, right? Same way you would say that's my boss, right? If I say, hey, what's your name again? Tory. Hey, man, there's a couple boxes back there. I need you to move those boxes and put them to the back so when the trash people come, they can get it. If I say that and you be like, hey, man, hell no, man, what you talking about? Bro, you work for me. You know, I'm giving you your check. That's what it means to obey. It does not mean get your ass whooped and sit there looking crazy and do what the white man tell you. But that's how it was presented to us during slavery. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say many of the things that we believe to be white about the Bible is just you've been taught theology rather than the actual Bible. So when you say the Bible is false or was created by the white man, that's a false statement.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof language.
So Judah's in mourning. The gates thereof language, meaning our leaders have failed, right? Our leaders, we don't have strong leaders no more like we did during the civil rights movement, right? Read.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
It says that the Jews are black unto the ground. If the Jews are black in the Bible, why do you have white folks prancing around like they're the real Jews? Revelations 2 and 9. The Bible actually condemns the white man. The Bible says that the Caucasian man and his kingdom is going to be destroyed. You see that? So why would they write a book that's condemning their own damn heritage, their own race? Why would they do that? That doesn't make sense. You know what it is? Black folks don't read the Bible. Right. We just go to church. Right. Black folks don't read the Bible. All these scriptures be new to black folks. We ask black people, hey, what color Jesus? Oh, don't nobody know his color. Well, hold on. Revelations 1:14 say what color he is. Right. It shows that black folks don't really read the Bible. We just go and sit, clap our hands, sing our songs, and say, Pastor preached today. But we don't read. Read that.
Revelation chapter.
Hey, that's why when we come out here, we read the Bible to people.
That's right.
Because forget what I'm saying. What does the Bible say? Because me and you, guess what? And this is the point I was making earlier. You may feel like what you believe is right. I feel like what I believe is right. But you know what's going to trump me and you? The Word of God.
That's right.
The Most High God. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich.
So God says, listen, I know your tribulation and your poverty, because black folks, we poor as hell, right? The majority of us ain't rich in this kingdom. We at the bottom of society, especially the black man. Right? So read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them.
He said, I also know the blasphemy. Blasphemy is lies. He says, I know the lies of them
which say they are Jews.
Which say they are the Jews. Who's saying they are the Jews today? What race of people? Caucasian. White folks say they're the Jews, right? Right? Read.
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Jesus Christ said, listen, those people that are claiming to be Jews are not, but they are the synagogue of Satan. Christ called the white man the damn devil, the Bible speaks of. So how could this possibly be the white man's book? It doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? Now, get me spiritual. Romans 7. I'm going to show you what makes a man spiritual. Read that.
Romans chapter 7, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual.
That what?
That the law is spiritual.
The Bible says that the law is what is spiritual. So a man is spiritual because we keep the laws of God. Hey, find me the one in the Apocrypha about he breathed life into Adam.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Read that.
But yeah, so, you know, all we out here trying to bring up.
Without the laws of God, guess what? We dead. We dead. We got to keep the commandments of God. That's the only thing that make us spiritual. How you doing, my brother?
All right.
I see you got a few things on. You got the Christian cross and that's the little ump. Okay. You practice Egyptology or what you believe? Okay. Okay. Good, because we talking with Tory, right? I think that's Tory, right? Tory, you gotta pay attention. I'm answering your question, man. You taking phone calls, man.
Hey, that's important.
Come on, man. Ain't nothing more important than the word of God. But what we going over with Tory is what it means to be spiritual. Because black folks think that being spiritual is, you know, lighting sage and just, you know, the aura of the room, you know. But being spiritual actually has application involved. Read that.
2 Ezra chapter 3, verse 5. And gavest a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thy hand, and didst breathe into him the breath of life, and he was made living before thee.
So what God breathed into Adam was the laws of God. That's another one I was looking for, but that's good too. God breathed into Adam the laws of God. Give me Baruch 3:36. Let me get that one. So what we going over so far is that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. You're not black. You're not African American. You're not Haitian. You're not Dominican. You're not Jamaican. You're not Cuban. You're not Mexican. These are all words that our slave master gave us in slavery. And to keep us confused, to never know the truth about who you really are. Because I'm going to show you what will happen if we find out who we are and wake up. Read that.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 36. He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob his servant.
You see that? God has given us all the way of knowledge. You know what that knowledge is? Give me that knowledge. That knowledge is keeping the commandments of God, y'all. For instance, today is the Sabbath day. How many of y'all knew that? Okay, you say you know. One person, two people. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing on the Sabbath? Okay, resting. Say it again.
Not purchasing nothing, none of that stuff.
Okay, no buying. Good. What else? No cooking. No buying, no selling, no cooking, no working. We're going to read that stuff. These are things that make you spiritual. Following what God says. Read what you got.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
So it says the priest's lips should keep knowledge. That knowledge that God gave us is the laws. The priest should be teaching us God's laws, but are the pastors in the churches teaching God's laws today? No, they say God's laws done away with. Right? They say God's laws are done away with. So now, my brother right here, I see you smoking a Black and Mild. Why you smoke? I used to smoke Black and Mild, so don't take this as me asking you, you know.
Calm my nerves.
Calm your nerves.
Well, my anxiety, you keep it in control.
Okay.
My ambitions, like, make my anxiety rise.
Okay. So do you think that Black and Mild is more powerful than the Creator? So logically, I want you to ask yourself this question. Would God create something to destroy you in order to make you better?
No, you wouldn't chemically enhance any item.
Okay. So you know that you know that's bad what you're consuming. But yet we do it anyway. You see the psychology behind why we do certain things? You know what I'm saying? We'll know something is wrong, but we'll say, you know what? I'm willing to suffer those consequences because the temporary pleasures that come with them. Because it's not really doing anything for you. It's a mental thing, right? It's releasing endorphins in your brain, which is telling your mind that it's at ease. But it's really not. It's killing you. It's killing your lungs, right? It's killing all your internal organs.
Right.
So now, give me 1 Corinthians 3. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
We are the temple of God, y'all. Your body is the temple of God, and that body is not yours. It's rented. So imagine loaning somebody your car, right? Hey, man, I need to borrow your car for the weekend. All right, cool, boom. Your homeboy borrow your car. You get your car back, a door missing, the trunk missing, wheels is flat, the inside smell like throw up, and your boy returned the car, and you like, yo, bro, what's going on with the car? And he like, I was having fun, bro. How you gonna feel?
Disappointed.
You gonna be more than disappointed. You know black folks gonna be more than disappointed now. Don't give me that.
Upset.
You gonna be mad as hell. You gonna be cursing him out, bro. What the hell you did to my car, bro? I need some money right now. Black folks will be ready to fist fight over something like that. Right? So God says, listen, your body is the temple of God. I gave you that. I took time to make sure I molded your body. What's the word I'm looking for? With a potter. Sculpted your body, right? I took time and effort to give you that body. And look what we do to defile our bodies, y'all. We smoke, we get tattoos, right? Any sin is defiling your body. Adultery, fornication, all of these things. Read.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
It says, him shall God destroy. When we defile our temples, y'all, that's why we get diseases. Give me Deuteronomy 28. That's why we get diseases. Black folks is the highest in all the disease categories. Why? We got diabetes, we got gout. How many relatives in our family done died from diabetes and cancer, y'all? All of them.
Bring it up.
What y'all think is causing this stuff? Not do exactly. So God says, listen, y'all my chosen people. I love y'all. But listen, damn it, if y'all don't listen to me, I got to punish y'all. Until y'all begin to listen. Until y'all begin to listen, I got to punish y'all. Hold that what you got. Get me Amos 3:3. That's what God says, y'all. Until we begin to listen to the Heavenly Father, we're going to keep being afflicted. But it's prophesied that in these last days, some of us going to wake up. That's what you see happening in the world. The wars and rumors of wars you seeing going on. Y'all see what's going on in Israel right now? Guess what? You in the beginning of World War III.
Right.
America is the last ruling kingdom before the black man go back into rulership.
Right.
Read that. Amos 3:3.
Amos chapter 3, verse 3.
Come on.
Can two work together?
I'm sorry, verse 1.
Verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Children of who?
Children of Israel.
Who the children of Israel, y'all? We are, right? God says, hear this word that I'm speaking against you, Rick.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Come on.
Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
You see that? God says, listen, I know y'all. I gave y'all my law, statutes, and commandments. Therefore, when y'all disobey, guess what? I'm going to punish you. We too busy following after the other nations. God said, listen, don't follow after them. Do what I told you to do. We supposed to be the ruling people on this earth. But guess where we at, y'all? We at the bottom. We at the bottom. Guess what? In all the other nations, they know this about us. The nations know who you are. You think the white man don't know you a Jew? They were placed in that land. In 1948, they were placed in that land and began to call themselves Jews. Who were the Jews? And guess what? They know they're not the original people. That's why they call themselves Jewish, Israeli, because they are not the original inhabitants of that land. Right. We are.
Right.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation